You're right.
instantly, right?
Mm-hmm.
You stomp the laning phase, you never have to land that 3 barrel. You never have to land that 1 part. You
Yeah.
never have to land that 2 barrel. You can win just by being 100 farm, 3 levels up on the enemy laner.
Yeah.
And think about what happens too, right? If you get super ahead and you TP there, right? Now, I can't guarantee this, but I would say that Zach probably either puts more time into top and he makes a desperate play, or Jace gets tilted.
Yes.
And if Jace gets tilted, he's gonna probably play worse. All these little things add up to create, rage quits, to create rage ganks by the enemy jungler, to
Yeah.
where they get double killed and then they spam FF15, and then you get a free 20 LP, 25 LP in 15 minutes. Those are all the little things that add up to create those wins.
Right.
So that you don't have to try so hard in your games. If you just focus on these little things in laning phase, you don't have to try so hard in every single game. Okay, so you see Zach. Right here, you could have passed. Here's a mistake right here, actually. You're spacing. Right here. You know your Q's up. You could have turned around, Q'd him, and you have orange up. He already used his EQ. You see this barrier thing?
Mm-hmm.
This is his EQ. This is you not paying attention to his cooldowns.
Okay.
He can't kill you. Even if he goes in hammer form, it doesn't ever kill you. And he already used his EQ over here, so there's literally no way he kills you. What you could have done is Q him, get some health back. He's like he loses half of his current health, and if he tries to go on you, he dies because you passive auto him, and you also have orange. So he just dies every time. Also,
Okay.
if you Q him right here, it makes it easy for your jungler to kill him. Right now, Echo has to E, Q, auto the Jace, and he dies. But if you get that Q on him, Echo only has to E him because of Dark Harvest.
Mm-hmm.
But now look,
Yeah.
now this guy's above Dark Harvest. Even if you Q him right now, or sorry, not even if you Q him right now, Echo can't 1v2. Echo is like in a harder position because Jace is half health. Look! Exactly what I said. I'm not exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. Imagine if you queued him earlier.
Yeah.
Imagine. Okay, well he died anyways. Okay, well, but that's the same scenario. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I know it because I've done this shit thousands of times over and over. It matters. And like I said, those tiny things add up. Maybe Echo doesn't even need a flash there if you queue him earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if Echo doesn't have to burn his flash here, maybe he uses his flash on a later play to kill mid lane, to kill bot lane. All those tiny things
Yeah. It's
that could
crazy.
happen. Yeah,
Crazy. Yeah.
they all have an effect. And Jace has TP right now. Okay, well that's not your fault actually. He TP'd earlier. That's not your fault. The only reason he has TP now is because you guys killed him earlier, and he had to TP fast.
Yeah, I think
But
I get too
yeah,
scared of trades once I see how much damage I'm taking. But
yeah,
yeah, you're of course you're right. Like you have the right time to trade.
yeah. Also, whenever you're level 9, I always suggest you get Blue Trinket. I do it almost every game. Blue Trinket is especially good for one of two things. You can either A, ward the enemy jungler, ward important bushes, ward red buffs, blue buffs, Krugs, jungle camps, anything. That's one way to use blue ward.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is to create defense, actually. Not many people do this, but what I do is I sometimes, whenever my team is behind and I'm scared of getting dove top lane, I ward my own side of the jungle.
Yeah.
I ward my own blue buff. I ward my own red buff with the blue trinket. I ward my own tri-bush. I ward my own river, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those are two reasons why you should get blue wards. They're permanent, and if somebody destroys them, then you know someone's there. You can have a yellow ward, right? But then you have to walk to that area.
Yeah.
And if someone's there, you're dead. But with blue ward, you don't have to walk anywhere. You know for a fact where it's going, and you don't have any risk. And for a champion like Gangplank, it's very easy to just get jumped on and die.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at their jungler too, right? They have Zac. You can't walk up to a Zac and ward with a trinket. You
Yeah.
have to if you have a blue trinket, you don't have any possibility of dying. Zero. Okay. I don't know what items he has. I think you kill him, by the way. Yeah, I think he's dead here. No, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead, he's dead. Place the barrel. What? Okay, you killed him anyways, good job. I was gonna say place a barrel so that you get the movement speed to chase him down. Because I thought you were gonna have to flash there, but you got him at max range. So good job. Yeah, that guy's dead. But yeah, pay attention to those cooldowns as well, man. Those cooldowns, even if you get chunked early on, they don't have anything to fight with for the next like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's 10 seconds that you can just beat their ass.
Yeah, if I just take them every single time, I'm always going to lose.
Yeah, just pay attention to their cooldowns, right? You
Mhm.
don't pay attention. You don't fight on their terms. You fight on your own terms when you play Gangplank. They don't get to decide when to fight. You decide when you want to fight them. If they chunk you, they're not the ones damaging you. You're the one that allowed yourself to get damaged because you know that you can win the trade. That's how I play Gangplank.
Yeah,
That's
nice
how
concept.
that's exactly how I play. I don't let them. They don't take any trade. I'm the one who takes the trade. And if it goes bad, that was my choice. And if I fuck them up, but I'm low health, it's because I knew I was gonna be low health, and I chose to take that fight. That's
Okay.
how you have to. That's how you have to play Gangplank. You have to say, this is the trade I'm gonna take. This is what I'm gonna do. Ooh, that's a bad TP. Yeah, that's a bad TP because if you look at their champions, yeah, not even looking at like the fight. Look at the champions, right? Echo Aurelia, Ari, Zac. No shot. No shot. Ari, Zac ever win. One, you have Aurelia, broken ass champion. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-huh.
Two, their champions are really low damage. Ari,
could you repeat that?
like the
The part,
huh?
the Aurelia part. Could you repeat that part?
Oh, the broken champion. Yeah,
Yes. Thank you for that. I'm gonna use it
yeah, yeah.
wisely. But yeah.
Bro. Ooh, I don't know what is this. It's fine. You guys should probably just let him go. Just let him go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say let him go because plates are going down in 40 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
so you can easily just take another. Oh, this is bad if you chase that. Yeah. In this time right now, by the way, that you're wasting right here, you could have already been at his turret getting a plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. The second he runs this way, he's gone. That's not your problem anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The second he runs that way, there's nothing you can do. Just run. Just get the 2 plates because it's the same as killing him.
Yeah. You're right.
You'll even get XP because you're gonna get the minion waves, and he's gonna miss out on those minion waves. So if you actually break that up, let's say you get 400 XP for killing him, you'll get 200 XP from. You might get 300 XP from pushing the wave and deny him 200 XP, which is way better than a kill. And you'll also get more gold because of Q farm and plates. So that kill is actually not even a kill. That kill is actually a grief for you. It's like bad to get that kill.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, this is bad right here. You shouldn't queue individual minions like that. That made no sense. You had no reason to queue that minion. Imagine if you walk up right here and you queue him. Try.
Okay.
You saw the trades you were doing earlier. He lost 250 health from a single queue, 300 health from a queue.
Yeah.
You also had grasp up. Now imagine if Zac ganks you. You have 0% chance of outplaying that. But if you take the time to get 1 or 2 queues, suddenly there's room to outplay them. Right now you have 0% chance of outplay if you get ganked. You land 2 queues, you suddenly have a chance of outplaying them. You see that? That was 281. That would have been like 315 with the grasp queue. And that would have been your second queue. So instead of doing 289 right now, you would have done 289 plus 315 from the previous queue. He would have been half health. That's diveable. Right here, he's dead. Okay, right, hold on, right there, he was dead with that barrel. But does he walk back into it? Okay, he walked back into it. Ooh, right there, you should have actually walked forward. Ooh,
Yeah.
this is really bad spacing by you. This is really bad. He could have died here, actually.
I should have hit the
100%.
barrel
He
with
either
the
he dies. He
attack,
dies right
right?
here. Huh?
I should have hit the barrel with the auto attack, right? And
Yes. No, that's right.
chase
Yeah,
him
that's
through.
correct. That's what you did, I believe. I think you did that.
I think I
Yeah.
used
You did that.
Q.
You did that. Oh, you
It's a
queued
Q.
it. That's sinful. Never do that. I
Okay.
tell all my viewers, all the people I coach, never, ever. That's like the worst thing you can do.
Okay.
Because think about it. You do like 380 with an auto, right? Maybe
Yeah.
350 with an auto on the barrel, right? So that's like 80 damage that you're missing out on, right?
Yeah.
But now imagine that now that they're slowed by your barrel, you walk up to them with an auto with passive,
Yeah.
and then you queue them with Triforce.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hell of a lot more than 426.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Definitely.
like 350 plus an auto attack is like 220 because of true damage right now, plus like your Q with grasp and Triforce.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. He's dead actually. No, what am I saying? He's dead. Instead of just getting him to half health, he would be dead.
Yeah.
And the reason why he can't live even with phase rush You auto him, you have more movement speed than if he used his phase rush. And then you Q him with your Triforce passive backup, and he's dead. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you combine that with 2 autos, one from your passive and the other one just a regular auto.
Yeah.
Dead. Right?
Right.
Here you might have. Ooh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, but you're right. I didn't need to use that flash if I had done the
Yeah,
right
yeah.
play
You don't.
before.
Yeah, you don't have to use that flash if you. Okay, I was just seeing something because I think your Triforce proc went on your auto attack, not your Q. But it's fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. But yeah, not having that flash is kind of a big deal because look at the scoreboard right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's 7-10, so it's not a very good thing that you don't have flash up right now, especially since Dragon's gonna spawn soon. I believe it's gonna spawn soon. Okay, so look at the enemy team. Excuse me. Looking at the enemy team comp, I think it was Zac, Senna, Ari, Jace, and Jin. So looking at these comps right away, it looks like Jin's their main damage. Their Senna is building support for some godforsaken reason. Their top lane is strong, and their mid laner is only strong if they land abilities. So this is kind of an awkward game. You can go Bruiser, you can go Crit. You could have even gone AP if you wanted to, but definitely if you're trying to carry, you go Crit or Bruiser. So I think you're going Hydra right now.
Yeah.
And I think Hydra's fine. I think Hydra's still fine. But what I probably would have gone this game is maybe what would I have gone? I think I would have gone Navori. I think I might have gone like
Really?
Navori
Second item.
into maybe huh?
Second item, Navarre.
Yeah. I've done it. Yeah. I've done it. I've done Navori's second item into like maybe if you really wanted, you could have gone the Lord Dominix, but probably not Lord Dominix. You probably couldn't go Navori into maybe either Collector, Mortal Reminder, because they have a decent amount of healing.
Okay.
Yeah, like Collector or one of those items, into Infinity Edge.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to go Bruiser, I understand that completely because their damage is somewhat low. So if you're able to land that barrel, you can just live and walk at them. Also, you have a Lulu, so Bruiser is really good here too. Both Hydra, Sterax, they're both great options here, but Hydra's probably the superior option.
Okay.
Yeah. Just giving you additional like build paths that you could go.
Sure. Yeah.
But yours is still fine. Yours is still fine. So right now, I don't know what this top play is, honestly. I don't think anything happens. I don't think you guys die. I don't think they die either. I think this is just troll. Yeah, there was nothing good that was gonna happen here. What I think you should have done is spam pinged your Aurelia. Actually, no, what you should have done. Let's see. Well, your Vayne shouldn't even be bot lane. You should probably tell your Vayne to always go mid lane. I think no matter what, after laning phase, you should always tell your bot lane to go mid. Just type it in chat. Say bot go mid, and then you
Okay.
go into the side lane, either top lane or bot lane. Because you have no business being here, right? Like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do about it? Your Aurelia has 20 mana, 30 mana. You're not gonna
Yeah.
impact anything. Even if you hit a barrel, so what? Zac's gonna E. His jump isn't gonna be suddenly stopped because of the slow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is you actually just shouldn't even be here in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be here in the first place. Yeah. There's no reason to be there. And again, there's no reason to be there because you should be in a side lane by yourself. And if you look at your Aurelia, she was There's no way she could have helped you fight. Your Zac is fighting, but it's not fightable. This is not a fightable fight at all. In fact, I think the game might be over. Like,
Yeah.
you guys can win, but it's going to be like 100% up to you. Okay. Actually, not bad. Good job to your team for that. Okay, you got Hydra. You're really strong now. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not good. Damn, that's really not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
obviously you know where you mess up, right? This barrel here. If you hit
yeah.
that barrel, he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hit that barrel, he dies because then he loses 300, 400 health, and then you have another passive. You just auto him, and then yeah, imagine if the barrel
Mhm.
hits, he's dead from this health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm already kind
What's
of
up?
desperate here to try to do something, but
Yeah. Hmm. I think you might have ulted too early. I think you might have ulted too early. I think if you ult like right here while they were still hitting the turret, yeah, it's I'm nitpicking actually. Like it's not that important. It's not that important.
okay.
Yeah, it's not that important. I probably would have ulted when I was closer to the control ward because I know they don't have it warded, but it doesn't really change much. Yeah. It looks like the game. Yeah, okay, never mind. The game's just over.
Yeah.
There's no way you guys win. Yeah, yeah, you guys lose soul here for sure.
Yeah. This is something
Even if you get the dragon, you still lose.
yeah.
Huh?
This is something like I never knew what to do in a situation like that because you're going to get the soul. So I don't know if I
Mm-hmm.
should force something or just give it to them,
No,
and I don't know, or if it's just an
no, no.
FF.
Well, no, because this situation, right? You should
Mm,
think of it as like it's kind of a loss.
yeah.
Everyone needs to be there, and you need to hope that the enemy messes up. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're ever playing a game where to win the enemy has to mess up, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
If you're ever playing a game where your win condition is the enemy team being bad, that's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Your win conditions should always be that you are performing better than the enemy team and that you were like leading your team or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to snowball and get your victory.
Yeah.
So let me show you where you failed the snowball. First things first, I want to review this game from zero, but I'm just gonna fast forward, obviously.
Okay.
So autoing the wave, you would have had a grass queue right here, and when you walk closer right here, you would have also had a grass queue if you keep walking forward. And if he engages on you, your passive is up soon. As you can see, it's up in 4 seconds, so you would have had a better trade overall, and it would have been an easier dive. If you slow push the wave and just last hit, I'm not too sure if you had the opportunity, but if you did have the opportunity to push on that fourth wave, it would have made for an easier dive, a guaranteed dive. Whereas this dive is kind of flippy, and it was mostly the Jace being bad, not even like the dive being good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good either regardless that you guys got the kill. Wave slow pushing to you, you should have TP'd instantly to save the wave. If you TP instantly to save the wave, you have Echo protecting you, so you know the enemy jungler is not there, and you're able to contest the wave, poke him down because he doesn't have as many minions as you do. He only has 4 casters, and you have 3 casters, so you're still gonna win the trade every time. You also have corrupting pots, you have oranges. You don't have second wind, but I think you might have revitalize, but you might have overgrowth. I'm not sure. But
Mm-hmm.
either way, you win the trade regardless because you have more sustain than he does. You would have been able to hold the wave. You could ping your Echo to come gank, and the guy just dies every time because they think he had no flash.
Yeah.
But even if he did have flash, you get to burn it for free because the wave's closer to your tower and he's low health from you queuing him because you TP'd. But because you didn't TP, you get a little scared, you feel some doubt, you let the wave do a lot of damage to you, he pokes you, you lose all your corrupting pots as a result. You're you can't fight him, and this is pretty much what happens. Because you didn't TP, this is how it is. You have 0 pots, and instead of recalling and TPing back to the wave that's pushing to him, you're forced to kind of stay because you don't really have a good base regardless. And because of that, you end up dying. You burn your TP. He's able to get farm. He gets a level up on you, and eventually you get that level back. But he should never be in that position in the first place. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said,
Yeah.
if you're able to tilt him, get his jungler to come top more than he goes bot lane because you're shitting on him. If you're able to get your Echo snowballed because he's playing top side, maybe your Echo invades more because you killed the Jace. They know it's a 2v1 or a 3v1 instead of a 3v3 or a 2v2 because their enemy top laner is dead. Maybe your jungler camps you more because he thinks you can carry. Maybe you know what I mean? Like all
Yeah.
these different things happen, but it all starts from laning phase, and you need to fix your laning phase.
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest problem that you had was spacing, pretty much.
Okay.
I think your spacing could be way better. Also, decision making, looking at the map. I think you need a better understanding of the map as well. What can happen at this time? What can't happen at this time? Is the risk worth it? Is this even a risk in the first place? Do I still win it? What do I do now to maintain my lead? That's what you should be thinking. What do I do to maintain my lead? The
Okay.
enemy top laner is building a huge wave. I need to thin it, or ping my jungler, or find a way to get a favorable trade. That's what you need to think. And then you need to think, how can I get that favorable trade? How can I thin the wave? How can is my jungler anywhere near top lane to help me break the freeze or gank or dive the enemy top laner? Those types of things you need to think about all the time.
Wow. Great. Okay.
I'm thinking about what else. Yeah, dying there was really really freaking bad. It sucked a lot.
Uh-huh.
But you were able to get a kill eventually. But like I said, if you got that Q earlier, then Echo never has to burn his flash in this scenario. Maybe the Jace never even steps up, so you're able to get a free push on the lane. Maybe the Echo helps you shove afterwards. So many things that happen, but instead a bunch of weird things happened.
Mm-hmm.
When I say weird things, it's like the play worked out, but it was ugly
Yeah.
how it worked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you double kill. Let's say your team gets a double kill, but they burn all sums. Well, now that they have no sums, even though they have 2 kills, if the jungler comes to their lane, they're probably dead because they have no sums, and they're probably dead for the next 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's about getting the best out of every play. It's about getting the most out of every play. Not burning your sums, having your cooldowns up, taking these favorable trades so that it's less it's these fights are less closer and they're more one-sided. So that's why I say you need to get better at your decision making, your trades, definitely your spacing. I think your mechanics were fine in terms of the barrels, but again, you don't need to be so mechanically intense with your barrels if you're able to play a proper laning phase, get that spacing, and think more about what you're doing.
Yeah. Right.
The TP was bad here. In fact, you could have saved that TP for bot lane if they did get dove. 'Cause I think they did eventually end up fighting, or maybe you can TP for your jungler here. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how this bot lane fight went because you were. I didn't think you panned to it, but let's say that they were any one of them were low, and you walk away with a double kill.
Yeah.
You know that's still worth it for you.
Yeah.
But instead, you burned your TP mid lane for no reason. So things like that, they all add up.
Yeah.
You know, one mistake may not make a difference in the grand scheme of things, but you made like 7 or 8 different mistakes, and that's pretty common to see
Mm-hmm.
gangplanks do, especially in Diamond as well. So that's something that you need to work on is fixing those tiny things one at a time, because then eventually those things are gonna be what makes you a great player.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
And
Uh.
from here on, the game was over. At this point, the game is over.
Yeah.
15 minutes, I think the game was already over. You should have just FF.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Um. Yeah, I think I do, but you pretty much covered everything already. Um. Maybe now let's say after this game I'm already kind of tilted, for because of my own mistakes and because of the loss, of course. How
Mm-hmm.
could I like reset my mindset and fix everything or at least some of the problems for the following games? Or
You
at least
recognize what you messed up on.
uh-huh.
That's what I do. I recognize what I messed up on. If I didn't play that game as best as I could have, I almost have no reason to be mad. Unless my bot lane went 0 and 64, I have
Yeah.
no reason to be mad.
Okay.
Like yeah, like I have so many losses on stream, and I'm like, damn. But like I'm not even mad at the game because I was the one who fucked up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
If I hit the sparrow combo here, if I got that Q here, then most likely this doesn't happen because I have the health to do this and that. So it's like, who can you really be mad at when you make all these fuck ton of mistakes? You know what I mean?
You're right. Yeah.
Like you can say, "Oh, well, I want my teammates to play like humans." Yeah, but you didn't play the best you could either. You fucked
Yeah.
up yourself. And if you did that, then you maybe would have taken less stress off your team. So your team maybe could have done better because instead of having 3 people, 4 people bot lane, they could have only had 2v2 bot lane,
Yeah.
right? Because you're shitting on their top laner. Things of that. That's what I think about. That's what I think about. I think about, did I do my best to potentially carry this game? Did I carry my weight? If the answer is no, then I have no reason to be mad.
You're right.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah.
Because I focus on improving. I troll sometimes, but Definitely my main focus is improving.
Yeah,
So if I didn't do anything to improve, I can't be mad at myself, or I
uh,
can't be mad at the my teammates.
yeah. I kind of think I focus too much on other people. Of course, I have a lot
Hmm.
to improve, but then I hit tab and I see like bot lane, like you said, 0-10, and I already get mad and I tilt and yeah. But you're right.
Yeah, but
You're
trust me. If you do that, if you do those things, you will climb. Trust me, you will climb.
yeah,
If you do those things and focus up like that. But I think things of the nature, especially I used to do that shit a lot, where I would get mad at my teammates.
yeah.
When I was Diamond 4, I was Diamond 4 for like 7 months, I think, or 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second I started saying, you know what, I need to fucking get better at the game and like fix my shit,
Yeah,
that's when I skyrocketed and went to Challenger the next season.
you're right. Uh, Last question. People are asking me, how does it feel to stomp TF Blade every single time?
It's funny. I get to watch his VOD afterwards, and when I watch his VOD, he's like, "Oh, this fucking SolarBacca is so mad," and he's not actually mad at me. We're friends. I'm VIP in his chat, and we talk on Discord sometimes. But he gets so pissed off because he can't punish me. He can't punish me unless he has 4 people top lane.
Yeah,
So
yeah, excellent.
yeah,
Well, I
right.
guess that was it. Yeah. Thank you for
Yeah, no
everything, man.
problem, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was fun coaching you. Yeah, I'll probably check up on you sometime on Discord, see how you're doing
Great,
in
yeah.
league. So yeah.
Thank you for everything, man. I love your stream, by the way. I learned a lot with you, but this
I
definitely
appreciate it.
is a game changing.
Yeah, man. All
Thank
right,
you.
good
Thank
luck
you
in
for
solo
that.
queue. Good luck with your stream, brother. I
Thank
gotta
you.
I gotta go.
Yeah, yeah. You go do this. Thank you, man. See you
Peace out,
around.
man. Have a good night.
You too.
See ya.
Caralho, viado.